everyone, welcome back to Data Science. In this video today, I'll be telling you about an AI news regarding Google. So Google has dropped the ban on AI weapons. So what does this mean for the future of AI? So I'll be telling you all about it. So stay tuned until the end so that you don't miss any information regarding it. So let's get right into it. So Google has removed the long-standing prohibition against using AI for weapons and surveillance systems, in which it has marked the significant shift in the company's ethical stance on AI developments that even former employees and industry experts say could reshape how Silicon Valley approaches AI safety. Now, this change it was quietly implemented this week, in which it has eliminated the key portion of Google's AI principles, in which it banned the company from developing AI for weapons. So these principles, which was actually established in 2018, had served as an industry benchmark for responsible AI development. So I'll be showing you this Google's AI principles, which was established in 2018. I'll be showing you now. So I'm here at AI at Google, in which they wrote the principles, and it was written in June 7, 2018, in which they wrote about the objectives for AI applications, and they even wrote the AI applications that they will not pursue, in which it was clearly written that weapons or other technologies whose principal purpose or implementation is to cause or directly facilitate injury to people. So here it was clearly stated that these AI applications we will not pursue. But now it has been gone because the latest updated AI principles that Google wrote, in that they have not written anything about using AI for weapons. They have not written anything about it. If you like have a look at it, in that they have not stated anything that we will not be using AI for weapons. The last bastion is gone, said Tracy Pizzo-Frey, who spent 5 years implementing Google's original AI principles as Senior Director of Outbound Product Management, Engagements, and Responsible AI at Google Cloud. Even Tracy Pizzo-Frey wrote in a Blue Sky post that it's no holes barred. Google really stood alone in this level of clarity about its commitment for what it would build, and the new revised principles remove four specific prohibitions, in which it was written that those technologies which is likely to cause overall harm, weapons applications, surveillance systems, and even technologies that violate international law and human rights. And instead, Google now says that it will mitigate unintended or harmful outcomes and align with widely accepted principles of international law and human rights. And here, by Tracy Pizzo-Frey, it has written that Google's AI principles are gone. And she said, I spent 5 years every single day to align the work with the AI principle which was originally written. And now, after 5 years, it has been gone. So here it says that Google loosens AI ethics. So now, what does this mean for military and surveillance tech? So this shift comes at a particularly sensitive moment as how AI capabilities they advance rapidly and debates intensify about appropriate guardrails for technology. The timing has raised question for Google's motivation. Although the company maintains these changes have been long in the development. Pizzo Frey also says that we're in a state where there's not much trust in big tech, and every move that appears to remove guardrails creates even more distrust. And she even emphasized that clear ethical boundaries had been crucial for building trustworthy AI systems during her tenure at Google. And the original principles, which was emerged in 2018, amid employee protest over Project Maven. So, this Project Maven was a Pentagon contract in which it was involving AI for drone footage analysis. So, this project was to involve AI for drone footage analysis. While Google eventually declined to renew the contract, the new changes could signal openness to similar military partnerships. So, the revision, it maintains some elements of Google's previous ethical framework, but shifts from prohibiting specific applications to emphasizing risk management. Now, they say that this approach aligns even more closely to industry standards like the NIST AI risk management framework, although critics argue that it would provide less concrete restrictions on potentially harmful applications. And they say even if the rigor is not the same, ethical considerations are no less important to creating good AI. Pizzo Frey noted, and highlighting how ethical considerations improve AI products' effectiveness and accessibility. How from Project Maven to policy shift. So the road to Google's AI ethics overhaul. So, industry they observe that this policy change could influence how other technology companies approach AI ethics. Google's original principle has set a precedent for corporate regulation in AI development, with many enterprises looking to Google for guidance on responsible AI implementation. The modification done by Google, it reflects the broader tensions in the tech industry between rapid innovation and ethical constraints. As competition in AI development intensifies, companies feel pressure to balance responsible development with market demands. I worry about how fast things are getting out there into the world and if more and more guardrails are removed. This is said by Pizzo Frey, and she expresses concern about the competitive pressure to release AI products quickly without sufficient evaluation of potential consequences. And there's the ethical dilemma of big tech. So, will Google's AI policy shift a new industry standard? So, this revision also raises questions about the internal decision making processes at Google and how employees might navigate ethical considerations without explicit prohibitions. And during her time at Google, Pizzo Frey has established review processes that brought together diverse perspectives to evaluate AI applications' potential impacts. While Google maintains its commitment to responsible AI development, the removal of specific prohibitions it marks a significant departure from its previous leadership role in establishing clear ethical boundaries for AI applications. So as AI it continues to advance, the industry is watching to see how this shift might influence the broader landscape of AI development and regulation. And at another blog here, it says that actually the Google owner, which is Alphabet, has dropped its promise not to use AI for weapons and surveillance tools. The US technology company Alphabet, they said on Tuesday, just before it reported the lower than forecast earnings, that it had updated the ethical guidelines around AI. And they also said that they no longer refer to not pursuing technologies that could cause or are likely to cause overall harm. Even Google's AI head, Demis Hassabis, said the guidelines were being overhauled in a changing world and that AI should protect national security. In a blog post also defending the move, Hassabis and the company's senior vice president for technology and society, James Manieka, wrote that as global competition for AI leadership increased, the company believed that democracies should lead in AI development that was guided by freedom, equality, and respect for human rights. So they also added that we believe that companies, governments, and organizations sharing these values should work together to create AI that protects people, promotes global growth, and also supports national security. And at first, when Google was made, so the Google's motto when it first floated was "Don't be evil." Although this was later downgraded in 2009 to a mantra and was not included in the code of ethics of Alphabet when the parent company was created in 2015. Even the British computer scientist Stuart Russell has warned of the dangers of developing autonomous weapon systems and also argued for a system of global control. And even the Google blog post argued that since the company first established its AI principles in 2018, the technology had evolved rapidly. And they even said that billions of people are using AI in their everyday lives. AI has become a general purpose technology, and a platform which countless organizations and individuals use to build applications. And they say that it has moved from a niche research topic in the lab to a technology that is becoming as pervasive as mobile phones and the internet itself, and one with numerous benefits and uses for society and people around the world. So that's all from my side. If you like this video, do like, subscribe, and comment down below what do you think about this AI news. So that's all from my side. Stay innovative, stay curious. Bye bye.